look really nasty. Unfortunately, I cannot get some of these cleaned. I was trying. But powders always look really gross, I feel like, because they get, like, stuff gets everywhere on them. Okay, so let me pull out one of these real quick. All right, so I don't have a ton of powders, and the reason why is I just don't ever reach for powder. Like, I don't reach for them when I'm shopping for makeup. I reach for them every day, obviously, but I have a few of my select, like, favorites. So let's just start with this one up here. This is by Flower Beauty. This is a loose powder. And this is the shade LO2 or L02, whatever. So what's funny is that I bought this powder and it's just way too dark for me. I feel like if you wanted to, you could use this as like a bronzer almost because it's so dark. I don't think it's a terrible powder. Obviously, I feel like you're paying a lot for the packaging because the packaging is gorgeous with the white and rose gold. But I just don't love this powder, so I'm going to pass it on. It's really pretty packaging, but I got to let it go. It takes up too much room in my makeup drawer anyways. If I'm not going to use it, I might as well get rid of it. Okay, the next one I have is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Light. I actually only used this, I think, one time, so I want to try and use it a little bit more before I decide if I like it or not. It's a really soft powder. I like how it feels, so I want to give this one a little bit more of a shot. I just got this not too long ago, so I want to try this out a little bit more. The next one I have is by Milani. This is in Light Tan. I have used the crap out of this, obviously, and I need a new one. I actually was going to buy a new one of these. The only reason I'm going to keep this is so I know what shade I need, and I do want to use up the rest of it. I like this powder. I think it's a really nice creamy powder, so I'm going to keep this one. This is one of my favorite powders that I own, and this is by number 7. This is the Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. It's like the same idea as a lot of the loose powders. I love this powder. I use it to set in my under eye, and it's a lovely powder. I love it so much. If I run out of this, I will repurchase this one, like, for sure. I love it. It's so good. Okay, the next one is a CoverGirl powder, and I broke the sides of it. This is in the shade 115. I'm going to pass this one on. I have a Milani, like, thing in there. Just because I have so many more loose powders that I like more than this one that I never use it anymore, so I'm going to just get rid of that one. Okay, the next one I have is my Stay Matte by Rimmel. I love this powder. I just hit pan this week. It's a really nice powder. It's a very light powder. It does such a good job. I can definitely tell a difference. Like, if I have a really dewy foundation on and I put this over top of it, it like instantly tames the dew down. It's amazing. So I definitely recommend this one. I would run out and get this one if I was you. It's super inexpensive and you will not regret it. Okay, the next one I have is by CoverGirl. It's the Clean Matte in medium light. So this one is a little bit dark for me. And I don't ever reach for this just because I felt like it didn't look very nice on my skin. I think it was just too mattifying for me. I prefer this Rimmel one. So I'm going to pass this one on because I've not gotten hardly any use out of it. I mean, the packaging is really pretty, but I'm going to pass that one on. The next one I have is the e.l.f. Finishing Powder in Fair Light. I really like this. It's a very soft, light powder, and it's just really nice. I like this one a lot. I've been using it for probably a little while now, and I reach for it a lot, so I'm keeping this one for sure. Okay, this one is a little sample size. This is a diamond powder I got. I'm going to pass this on. I've used it a couple times. I just don't like the way it looks on my skin. I don't know if it's kind of because it's more of a yellow, banana-y toned powder, but I want to pass it on. I don't use it, and I mean, it's a really creamy powder, but I don't like it. Okay. This is the Wet n Wild pressed powder. This looks disgusting. I don't know what happened to this powder, but this is a really good powder. I think I'm gonna get a different one because this one's kind of nasty looking. I think I need to scrape the top of it. Oh yeah, I need to scrape the top of it off because it's kind of hardened. I must have dipped something wet in there by accident, like maybe I had my beauty blender hit it or something. But I really like this powder. It's a really, 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 really nice powder. So I'm keeping that one. Okay. This NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder is a really good drugstore powder. I use this one a lot. It is like a white powder. Sometimes you have to be a little bit careful with white powders because they will leave a white cast on your skin. I don't always mind that, especially when I'm trying to brighten an area. I know I can fix it if I think it looks too white, but this is a really nice powder. I'm keeping this one for sure. It's just a little messy. This Color Mates powder I'm getting rid of. I don't like it at all. It's terrible. It does nothing for me. It's just way too light for me. So I'm getting rid of this one for sure. This Naked Cosmetics, I just got this in a BoxyCharm. It's literally the messiest thing ever. It's a white translucent powder. I really, really like this powder, especially to set my under eyes. I've got it all over now. So I'm definitely keeping this one. I get a lot of use out of this. I love it. This Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder. I'm going to get rid of this. I never use it. I literally forgot I even owned it. It's a creamy powder. I don't even remember if I liked this powder, to be honest with you, because I literally do not remember the last time I used it. So I'm going to pass that on. Okay. So I am keeping 2, 4, 6, 8 and getting rid of 6. So I think I did pretty good. Definitely narrowed down my powder, and this one will be going soon anyways because it's on its last leg. So I think I did a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this kind of video, please let me know and comment, subscribe below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.